Hello everybody, how are you? My name is Kate and my channel is Releve Vintage. So I'm glad you're here. This is actually going to be my first drop sale. So this is very exciting, and today's drop sale is going to be vintage purses. So if you like vintage fashion, then this is the drop sale for you. So let me just go over a few things about how we're going to do the drop sale so that everybody is sure. First of all, I want to let everyone know that the sale will start on Saturday, January 15th. That's when we will begin. And the sale will end on Friday, January 21st at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So that'll be the week that we have the drop sale open so that you can shop and see if there's any fun finds for you. So I just want to go over a couple things about how we'll do the drop sale. I will end up showing one of the purses, and I will give that purse a keyword. So I'm not going to do numbers and letters with this. I will be giving it a keyword. So for instance, if the purse looked like a mouse, then the keyword would be mouse. And so if you happen to see an item on the drop sale that you would like, you would go down into the comments and you would put in the keyword, and then you would put sold in all caps. So if you could please keep it simple, that would really help me out. Questions and needing more information, I'm happy for you to put those in the comments as well. But if you definitely know you like the item, go ahead and put in the keyword and the word sold in all caps, so that you can be the first person to have the opportunity to purchase the item. You're also welcome to email me, and my email will be linked in the description, as are these instructions as well if you have any questions afterward. But you can always email me with questions, but please do just keep in mind that this is a first come first served sale, and so the person that puts the keyword in with the word sold first will be the first person that is offered the item. The other thing is, when you do email, please give me your first and last name, your shipping address, so that I can do a proper invoice through PayPal for you. And also, if you could let me know if your YouTube name is different, it will be helpful for me to have that information as well. And I will need your PayPal email. So if it's different than what you're emailing me from, let me know that as well. So all these instructions are in the description below as well. And yeah, so we've got a few great items tonight. I want to let you know that we are doing flat prices this evening. So all of these vintage purses are going to be $12. So the reason that I think drop sales are going to be great for me is because as I list into my Etsy shop, I always like to kind of screen things through my YouTube and Instagram friends and followers to see if there's anything that you guys would like at a great price. And this way it's I can offer it to you, and then if there's anything that doesn't get taken in the drop sale, then those would be things that I would go on to list in my Etsy shop. But tonight I'm able to offer these up to you guys at $12 each. So that will be the price for all of these items, just so you know. So you're waiting to hear a keyword if there's something that you like. And again, you can go right down into the comments and put in that word with the word sold. So without further ado, let's get to the drop sale. All right, the first item that I'd like to show you is this cute green handle bag. It has a little bow detail, and it has what they call a kiss clasp. And so this just pops open just like that. Now you'll notice that all of my purses are filled with my scarves, because I like to put something in the purses so that it holds their shape and they don't get mashed down. So the scarves and things inside the purses are not included. But I will take them out so you can see the inside. So this is just a sweet little fun purse. It can be either over your elbow, or it can just be a little handle purse. It has the kiss clasp, and here's the inside, and it's in great condition. There are no marks. There are no spills or anything like that. It does have a zipper pocket as well, and it's got the little clasp that is still working. You can hear it. And it's got a nice soft texture to it, and sort of similar to like a check or a tweed design, and it's got the little bow detail right there. So this lovely little vintage purse will be yours if you'd like to go into the comments and type in the word green. So the keyword for this purse tonight is green. for our little vintage handbag. To me, it's reminiscent of the 50s, where they used to, wear their bags like this on their elbow. And yeah, very sweet and big enough to fit the important stuff like keys and cell phone. So there we go. So I will put this one back. So if you're interested, this is going to be keyword green. All right. And there's one more picture of that one. All right, moving right along. And all of these items are $12 tonight. The next one that I'm going to show is this beautiful cream silk Chantong drawstring bag. And this is really in great condition. Silk Chantong is that textured silk. These are not flaws. Typically the texture of Chantong has some little knotted areas and some different texture that I hope is coming through. It has a drawstring. So it just pulls open like this. Again, you'll see one of my scarves that comes out to keep it in its shape. So this is the size of the bag. It's got a detail here. Now this is vintage, so you can see there's a little bit of fraying on that. So I'll leave that for somebody to trim if they'd like to trim that. And then it's got some of these little pearls here and a little flat, this is like a flower detail that's attached here. The inside of this looks great. White is sometimes hard with vintage, but this is a tough bag to hold open, but I can tell you that it looks nice inside. There's a little tiny speck in there if you can see that with the camera. There's no other marks, no other discolorations inside the bag, and it is fully lined inside. So it is lined and it's got this nice silk cord on both sides. So when you close it, you simply pull, and then it's got this right here. So again, this can go over your elbow and you can hold it this way. And it's a very sweet cream colored silk Chantong bag. And for this one, you are going to put in the word silk. So the key word for this Chantong cream drawstring bag is the word silk for $12. So cute. Very romantic, very feminine, very pretty. Would be great for Valentine's Day. I think it's so sweet. And what's nice about it is it really holds a lot. It would hold a lot of stuff in there. Definitely keys, definitely cell phone. Yeah, some other things as well. So silk is our keyword. There we go. All right, moving right along. The next one that I have for you is going to be this really cool tropical throwback type of bag, and it's got the double handles on this one. I want to bring it up close so you can see that this is all beaded here. Really fun. We've got palm trees, we've got a couple of little canoes right there. It has a flat bottom. You can see it's got a little bit of wear right here, just a slight discoloration from being sat down. It is a vintage bag, so for being vintage, I would say it's overall in great condition. I love these hibiscus flowers here. On the other side, we've got the same, which is so incredible. A lot of times they'll do the beading on one side, but not the other. So the beading is on both sides. Here's the side profile, double handles, and this has a zipper. So inside, once again, more of my scarf collection. Yay! So inside, really clean. I don't know that it was used, and if it was, they were certainly careful with it. So very clean on the inside with the zipper closure. And I just think this is a lot of fun for summer. It would make a great gift for somebody that loves to travel to the islands. So this bag, again, everything is $12 tonight. And if you would like to claim this cute palm tree beaded bag, then I'd like you to put in the keyword tropical. So the keyword is tropical for this cute double-handled palm tree bag. I love that one. It makes me want to go to Hawaii. Makes me want to go to any island, actually. All right, we are moving right along. So from tropical to chic. This is one of my favorite in the bunch. So this is a black wool bag. You can see here, it's a little bit hard to pick up some of the details. We've got some gathering right here. And these are plastic rings. So you can kind of see that they flex a little bit. It's hard for me to flex them, but these are plastic rings. They're circles that are going through these little loops here. And once again, we'll take out my scarves, holding the shapes of the bags. I forget who I learned that from. Somebody told me that you should always put things in your purses to keep the shape. So on these, we've got two separate compartments here that are basically open when you're holding the bag like this. Those sections are open, but we also have a really cute, looks like a faux brass maybe, little clasp right here so that we have a middle compartment. And in that middle compartment, you can see that it has a zipper pocket, and the zipper is old and a little bit slow, but I can show you here, it still works. So it's one of those zippers that you kind of have to be careful of because it is old, but it still works. And this has a little, this has like the little metal hinges right here on this inside part. With black, it's always a little bit tough to show. Just a little piece of fuzz there, but very clean. And the clasp still works. You can hear it. It's shutting in the middle there. A lot of times with the vintage purses, after a long time, the springs or the clasps wear out. So I just love this. It's so classic. This could be worn with your best LBD, your best little black dress, or just with jeans and a white t-shirt and a pair of cute black flats. How cute would this be? So yeah, so this is our next purse in our drop sale, and this is going to have a keyword of black. There you go. Couldn't be more simple. The keyword for this purse is black. And I just love the style of that. It's all about the handles on this one. All about the handles. I just love it. And that is our next one. All right, we are moving on. So the next vintage purse that I have for you, this is a shade of pink. It is like a blush pink, and it has an iridescence to it, which I think you can see that coming through there with my light. It has a sheen to it, so it's not just a straight pink. It has an iridescence to it that's really nice. This is a side pocket over here, side pocket here, and this has a magnetic clasp on it. So this is from the 90s, and I'm going to show you the inside. It's white on the inside. And this is a dual purse because this is what we call a clutch when you hold it just like this, but this also becomes a crossbody. So it has a handle here. Now you can take this handle, if you were using it as a clutch, you would remove this handle with these little clasps right here. You could take it off altogether, or if you would like to use it as a crossbody, then you take that out. And I can vouch for the fact, except for my glasses going sideways, that it is a full crossbody bag that goes all the way down. So yes, and this is marked here, if you can see. It is marked Nordstrom. You can take a peek in there. It is very clean on the inside. It has an inside pocket here, and then it also has a nice zipper pocket, which I always love that because in my purses, I always feel like the most important stuff is going in the zipper, right? The most important stuff. So, you know, license, credit card, cash, things like that. So there's the zipper pocket. Very, very clean on the inside. And the zipper does still work on the inside. As I said, you can take off the strap and it's a clutch. You can use it as a crossbody. So just a really nice, very classic look for a purse. It has a really nice feel to it. No damage. No, a couple very faint little scuff marks from use. So I think that might be coming across right there. We have a very light scuff and maybe a little scuff here and one right there. So it does kind of sit down. So there would be some little marks on it from there. So if you're interested, as I said, all of our vintage purses are $12 tonight, and this is keyword pink. If you're interested in the Nordstrom crossbody or clutch, the keyword is pink. Yay. Very fun, and fun for Valentine's Day. Makes a great gift. All right, good. We're moving right along. The next vintage bag that I have for you is going to be the smallest in the bunch. Well, there's one that might be a little bit smaller, but Yeah, this is a little tiny clutch. This is a Kate Spade. This is a vintage Kate Spade. It's in zebra, and it's in I want to say like a plush. It feels like a velvet. It's got a really, really soft texture. And there's the Kate Spade New York. The zipper, it works, which is so important in these vintage bags. And again, a scarf. So you can see on the inside, it's very clean. I don't see any makeup, nail polish, anything like that. Yes, I said nail polish. Trust me, my personal purses have seen all types of craziness, spills, splatters, disasters. So this is just such a sweet little piece, so easy to carry. It's a little one-handed. It would just barely fit the cell phone and the key and the lipstick and the keys, but you could do it. It's just a fun little bag. I love the classic zebra of it. It's so beautiful. So this bag is going to be $12, and the keyword for this one is zebra. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and put in the comments zebra for the Kate Spade velvet clutch. Very nice. All right. Next. Now this next piece is very interesting. I wish that I had more details. I wish I knew more about it. I have honestly never seen anything like it. I don't know if it's a one of a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm not sure. I want to say it looks like it's from I want to say 60s. Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. Totally fascinating to me. Now, this is I'm not sure what the fabric is, but it just feels like a kind of like a nylon gray fabric that you can see is on the side of the zipper, and then sewn on individually, which it honestly appears to be hand sewn on. I believe every one of these flowers is hand sewn because I've tried to look very carefully. I don't believe there's any way that it could be machine done. So what these flowers are, and you'll understand once I tell you why some of the petals, for instance, this one, are flipped in the wrong direction. There is nylon. And when I say nylon, like a nylon fabric, almost like you would think, it feels exactly like pantyhose. It feels a little bit slightly kind of grainy and gritty, and very stretchy, and you can see as I bring it close right there that little gather right there. So each one of these circles here is coated in what I consider to be like a pantyhose or nylon type of material. It's like a translucent material. Then there is a vintage rhinestone inside that's got 4 prongs on each stone, and then you've got, as if that weren't enough, then you've got a ring of just little beads going around in green, yellow, and orange. So it is possible to, when you see one like this, it's possible to kind of pivot the little circle within the nylon and kind of like flatten it out. So you see how I just fixed that one? Now, there are some, not very many. So here's a flower that is missing 1 petal. So you can see that there it came undone. That's one way I was also able to realize that it was these were hand sewn on. I don't think there's very many flowers that are missing a petal. Now here, interestingly enough, the nylon is still there, but the little piece of the little inside circle is missing, but you can see what it's made out of, but somehow the little circle has come out. So it still looks like a flower, but it doesn't actually have the circle in there. So it's just the coolest thing. It's just so fun. What a conversation piece. Something special for that person that has everything, that person that loves unique things, vintage things. I'll take that out to show you the inside. It's fully lined, so that's just like that is a little snag in the, so this right here is a snag piece. I don't want to pull it, but that is just part of the inside of the purse. It feels very soft. It feels very silky inside, but there is no stains. There is no spills. It is clean, but it does have a snag inside there. The zipper, this feels to me to be a leather pull. Feels like real leather on there, and the zipper still works really well. So totally fascinated by this piece. I've never seen anything made like it. Even here, when they were on the edge, they had to make a flower that only had 3 petals and some of the beads, and that's what they did. They halved it on the sides. So a lot of time and work went into here. There's even some that have clear beads around here. So just a very fascinating piece for me to find. I've never seen anything like it. It's totally unique and very shimmery shiny. And this cute little sparkly purse is going to be keyword daisy. So keyword daisy in the comments if you're interested in this purse for $12. Yeah, really, really unique piece and lots of fun. So I don't know that they're daisies, but that's the closest I could think for flowers is a daisy. So that's why I named this one Daisy. All right. The next one we're going to get to is definitely our 90s flashback here. This is so fun. I don't know if anybody remembers the days of the disco. This is like the disco ball, right? So this is a crossbody. It's a really nice crossbody, hangs all the way down to your hip. So it has a nice long chain on it. I know we all love crossbodies. They're so comfortable. For me, I don't have to worry about putting my purse down and going, oh my gosh, where did I leave my purse? So crossbodies are my friend. A really cool, see if I can hold it still so you can see. Cool design. It's a little too close. Cool design. It's like this twisty type of chain that's on there. I really like the uniqueness of the style of chain that's there. And this does have some issues because if you guys remember this, when all of this chain type of stuff came in to fashion, it can catch easily. And if you bend one little, link, the others can become bent. So I think of this as having its better side. I'm not going to say it's good side and its bad side because it's all good. To me, this is the good side. Yes, the side that that looks brand new, even though it's not. And then over here, when you turn it, it just looks different. So it looks more pleated. But I actually think that the pleated look, it's very uniform, but I do think that the pleated look comes from one of these links up in this row really not being aligned anymore with the other ones. It's hard for me to say because I didn't create this, but there's on this side, I believe the difference is that there is some issues maybe with some links down here. I don't see any links missing. I just so this one this one came apart from the other one. So I believe that that's the issue. You can see right here, see that circle? So that circle should be attached to the row below it and it's not. So I believe that that's why we're getting this line in here. So as I said, this is its different side, although it just to me looks like a different style. And this side, all of the, I want to say chainmail, the chain is in good condition. So I will show you the inside, of course. We can see another one of my scarves. There we go. And one right here. I have lots of scarves. So here we go. We've got this guy here. It's hard to see. It's such a tiny little opening. Anyway, it is in good condition. It is gray, lined on the inside, and I do not see any discolorations, but it's just a gray, like a nylon that it's lined with. So super fun. Love this little guy. Again, this could be great for dressy, and at the same time, this could be your one piece of sparkle while the rest of you is casual. So a really fun little throwback piece to the 90s and all things sparkly. So this cute little crossbody is, again, $12, and you can put in the keyword silver. Keyword silver. Very fun. All right. The next one that I'd like to show you is a bag that I found at an estate sale. So this has a really cute little clasp that has a faux pearl on the inside, and it's surrounded by 7 little rhinestones around the pearl there, and then sort of this little gold tone design. So that's the little clasp here, and it is a black satin. It's shiny, and here's the inside. No scarf, but some filling to keep it nice and poofy puffy. What I like about this one is I like that the inside is a really cool material. Now there is a word here, I have researched it, and it's Britamierte. So don't know how to say it. I don't want to attempt it. So it is designer of some sort. I believe this is from the 70s or 80s based on this lining here. Now it does have what appears to be a little bit of makeup, a spot here and some little spots here, almost like there's a little bit of makeup on there. Oh, it continues down in there as well. So this does have issues with having, yeah, you can see there is makeup. It looks like blush to me. Looks like maybe somebody brought their powder blush with them and some of the powder blush got spread out in there. But what is so cute about this is, I'll have to use my pen, but it has a little spot for lipstick. So how cute is that? I don't have a lipstick out here, but you can see it's got a little spot to put your lipstick. So very cute. I really like that. So this is just for a fancy night, something really cute and different. This is really tiny, so I don't know that my cell phone would fit in there. The snap still works. It is a snap closure and it is still working. And it's just a sweet little black fancy purse. So this can be yours by putting in the keyword satin. Putting in the keyword satin for the little black clutch. There we go. And if anybody gets confused with any of the keywords, then please just rewind the video and go back and watch, and you can double check. I thought I would try keywords to see if that might make it a little bit easier for people when you're looking through the comments to see if something that you'd like to claim has already been claimed, because it's sometimes hard to remember all the numbers. But if you were to see the keyword silver, then I think you might remember more that that's referring to this purse. Or if you were to see the keyword tropical, you would recall that, oh, that's the one I was interested in, but I see the tropical one has already been claimed. So I'm experimenting a little bit with that to see if it makes it easier for people to remember which is which. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We're just about through the purses. We are going to move on to one that I absolutely love. I just love the frame on this purse. So this is a beautiful, beautiful vintage, possibly antique. I don't know. I wish I knew. I've done all my research to the best of my ability, and at some point you just say it's old and wonderful. So this is also silk. We had our other silk Chantong. This is a green silk Chantong on the back, which is like a matte silk with the texture, the lines of silk running through it in a beautiful green color. And then on this side, it's got embroidery, and this is actual embroidery that I can feel. It's all textured. It's so gorgeous. I absolutely love this piece. I think it's beautiful. It would look so cute for your Valentine decor. It would look cute with cottagecore. It would look cute with like a shabby look. It is a crossbody. It has a nice long chain, just like the rest of our crossbodies. They absolutely can go all the way over and all the way down to your hip. So a nice crossbody, and it has a kiss clasp that is still in working condition, so you can hear it. And the hinges, which are really nice, are still in good condition. So you've got these hinges. Now here it's very interesting because you can see the original color of the purse. It was a more vibrant green, and that's just a little giveaway of its age, because you can see here back in the day that was most likely its color, and its color has changed. So you can see right there the more vibrant. It's not too much different than before, but you can just tell that the silk looks a little bit more pristine on this untouched part of the hinge. So I'll take out the paper so you can see the inside. This has, it's beautifully lined, and it has a little pocket right in here, right there, so that you can, it's not a separator, but it's just a little extra side pocket. And this is, it says, pure silk made in India. So you can see the tag there, pure silk made in India. And you can just look at the chain, you can look at the hinges, you can look at the connection here of where this meets the actual purse. and you can just tell the age on it. Now, as far as wear, you can see some discoloration right here on the top. The metal is worn and the gold tone has worn away. Whoops, I have the chain caught in there. So you can see here that the gold is more easily seen here on the sides, but once you get into where I'm sure that they were holding it, the gold has worn away some on that, just from them going into the purse. So we have this beautiful floral embroidery purse. This is my favorite part of the whole thing, is this. I just love this. I love the corner detail on there and all the intricate work right there. I think it's beautiful. So this vintage bag will be $12, and you can put in India. This was made in India. So the key word is India, and it's gorgeous. And I hope you like it. All right. Moving right along, we are going to go to another beautiful black purse. Oh, I just love the clasp on this. It's reminiscent of a brooch. We always like to say, oh, put your brooches on your purse. Yes, well, you don't need to, because this one already has sparkle. So I'll get it as close as I can so you can hopefully see that. It's got a large rhinestone here and some little rhinestones shooting off as well. All stones are accounted for on this one. Yes, there's a couple that have darkened. I will say that. There is one that's a little bit darker than the rest due to age. It's one of the smaller ones in the middle there. But this has a clasp. This opens up. The clasp is still in working condition. It does keep the purse closed. I'm like a magician. Woo! I'm a magician. It never stops. Okay. And look at the color inside here. Ah, so beautiful. The combination of that champagne color and the black. Oh, it's so pretty. Again, it's just absolutely in beautiful condition. There's no lipstick, dog treats, spilled milk, nothing. So there we go. Yes, I've told you my personal purses, they see a lot of interesting things. So when you have to take your dog to the vet, guess what you throw in your purse? A little bit of dog treats, just to keep them happy. So you can hear the clasp snap right there. I don't know if you quite heard that. Let's do that again. Such a satisfying sound. And we've got these little circles right here. They're in good condition, holding this. It's a single corded handle right here. And it's just so sweet. It has like a flat bottom. Now the flat bottom that's built in here, you can feel that it is curled just a bit. If you can see from the side, it should be more of a flat bottom. But just from age, it's curled just a little bit. But it's just in beautiful condition. Big enough to go right over your elbow like that. Or just held like the ladies who lunch. So I think it's gorgeous, classic, and just really says vintage to me. So this nice black velvet bag, the key word is velvet. This is our only velvet purse of the evening. So we are going to say velvet for this beautiful piece. All right. We've come to our last vintage purse. Wow. I hope you've enjoyed watching and seeing the vintage beautifulness. So we are going to end with a bang. So here we go. Yes, another pink one, because I guess because Valentine's is coming up, but I like pink. So as you can tell, my nails are pink. Yeah, I do like pink. It's not for everybody, and I like lots of other colors, but I do like pink. So this is a really cute, like a double layer, tiny little clutch. Also a crossbody. So I love those. So this one, it's definitely big to do crossbody. And for me, when I say crossbody, I want it on my hip. So if I tell you it's crossbody, you can put it across your body. It's down on your hip. Sometimes people say crossbody and it's way up here. And you're like, that's not really across my body, right? And you're like trying to look in it, get your money out, and it's all up here. So to me, a true crossbody is down on the hip where it's comfortable to wear. You can get in and out of it easily. And everything that I've said is crossbody tonight truly is, because I have tried them all on. So this has a magnetic clasp here, still in working condition. You can see the inside here is in good condition. It is clean. There is no marks. No nothing, no candy, no melted Hershey's Kisses, no crumbled goldfish. That's my giveaway that I'm a boy mom. Goldfish. And it says La Regale I don't know that I'm saying that right. I did not take French. I took German. So that is the tag on the inside. And oh my goodness, not only are there beaded shangalangs, yes, that's the technical term for what you see in front of you, shangalang. No, it's my go-to word for anything that describes, woo, the fringe. Here we've got, so not only is it beaded here, but these same exact iridescent beads are also carried through. I don't know if it's coming across, but they're all sewn into the, what looks to me, to be like a crocheted overlay. It's giving me macrame vibes. I know that's two different things, but my macrame boho planters that I have are reminding me of this, or vice versa. So there are the beads here on the purse as well. Now, if you do not want to do crossbody, then you just go like this. See you later, alligator. Whoop, that didn't work. Let me try again. All right. So if you do not want to wear the purse, then you just say bye-bye. There we go. So cute. And you have a darling little clutch. So there we go. So you don't need the strap. Either way is fine. So I just think this is really sweet, really fun. It'd be great for a special occasion or just something to have in your collection of vintage. So, and beautiful. I don't see any stains on this. And all of the, I'm going to call it, crochet. I don't know the purse term, but it's all in great condition. And so we are going to say for this keyword, the keyword is going to be, you guessed it, fringe. Yes, I wanted to have the keyword be shangalang because that's my word for all things like this, but I wasn't going to make you guys spell shangalang. I mean, I guess it's not that hard, but anyway, I would accept misspellings. So anyway, so for the shangalang pink purse, the keyword is fringe. Lovely, lovely. There we go. All right. So that brings us to the end. So thank you for being here. This is my first drop sale, and I intend to do more as a way of reaching out to you guys and sharing my collection and sharing what I have to offer as a vintage reseller. And again, before we go, if you are interested in any of the purses you saw, each purse is $12, and you can go back to watch if you missed any of the keywords, but we're putting into the comments the keyword followed by sold in all caps to let me know. And then please do email me with your information so that I can invoice you through PayPal. And my name is Kate, and I'm with Releve Vintage. I'm on Instagram at Releve Vintage, and my YouTube channel is Releve Vintage. I have a show with my special co-host. Her name is Julie from Day Trip Vintage Company, and she and I do a weekly vintage topic show. It's called Vintage Coffee Talk, and I hope that you'll join in for one of those if you haven't seen one already. It's a fun live sale with a theme and a topic each Friday, and also an interactive chat that we do through Instagram. So please join us. And Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time, I will be going live to do similar things to this, but showing off some of my collection that I've inherited that I'm ready to move on. So I hope you'll join me with that as well. And if you have any questions, my email and the instructions for this drop sale are in the description below, and please reach out to me if you need any further details about anything. So have a great night, everybody, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.